How's it going, lads, and welcome back to the FM Scout YouTube channel with me, Keepers. Today we are going to go through how the actual England national team would do if they were a team in the Premier League. And before we kick off, as I said, my name is Keepers. I also do multiple Football Manager videos over on my channel. I do a series with Lupa Roma FC where I currently try to take them from Serie C all the way to Serie A, and I also do a save with Celtic FC, which is a team that I support, where I'm currently trying very hard to win the Champions League. So if you're interested in any of those, then please visit my channel, subscribe if you're new over there as well, and thank you to all the guys who have come from here over onto my channel. I'm not entirely sure where I got this idea from. I was just thinking what would be an interesting save to do, and I thought, you know what, why don't I put the actual England, players in the current England squad as of today, or well, today's Friday, this will go up on the Sunday, so as of, for you guys, last Friday, into the Premier League to see how they would actually get on. So let's have a look at the team now. I've put them into Southampton, I've removed all of Southampton players. It still says that Virgil van Dijk's the captain, but obviously you can see he's a free transfer. Stephen Davis is the same, and I've got Marcus Rashford in as the hot prospect. But we'll go in, we'll look at the senior squad. This team is, as of today, all of the England players. You can see they're all here. Remember wondering, where's Joe Hart? I don't know why, but he's just sitting in the under-23s for some reason. He's out on loan at Torino. Oh, wait. That means he can't play. Okay, well, that's my mistake. Completely my mistake. I should have changed that, but I didn't. But no worries. They still have Fraser Forster and Tom Heaton. There is a big debate whether Fraser Forster or Joe Hart should be the goalkeeper for England. So, I mean, the rest of the teams here: Heaton, Forster, Keane, Stones, Dyer, Bertrand, Cahill, Gibson, Livermore, Walker, Klein, Shaw, Lingard, Sterling, Redmond, Lallana, Ward-Prowse, Barkley, Ali, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Rashford, Defoe and Vardy. And so what we're going to do now is sim a complete season into the future to see where the England squad would end up in their first season in the Premier League. And so guys, we are back a year into the future, and I've made myself Southampton manager just at the end of the season, just so I can go through player stats a little bit easier. But as you can see, instantly, we have finished 4th, 21 wins, 6 draws, 11 losses and 69 points. The England team finished within the top 4. Now quickly, let's just go in and look at Southampton's fixtures actually. So we'll take away the non-competition. So in the Premier League, we'll just look at the Premier League first. Let's see, they got off to not a great start, and then once they kind of hit October, it started to get a little bit better. November, again, as the season went on, they really started to pick up form, especially in kind of December through to kind of March time. You can see here from the 17th, they had only lost one game between the 17th of December all the way until the 4th of March. So a lot of good form thanks to them. And near the end, the last kind of 6 games or so were very, very good. So finishing 4th isn't so bad. Let's go into the FA Cup. They've reached the 6th round. They beat Leeds, Wolves, they beat Man United in a replay and lost to Man City in the 6th round. The EFL Cup, they got to the quarter-final, but before that they beat Wolves again, Grimsby, and then they lost 2-1 to Liverpool in the quarter-final. They were in the Europa League as well, which means in the Europa League they got through Group F, in which they played Norrköping from Sweden, Shakhtar and AA Ghent. They then got into the first knockout round, beating Ludogorets 7-2 on aggregate, then beating Porto 5-0 on aggregate, and sadly losing 3-2 on aggregate to Tottenham in the quarter-final. So that's actually not bad. But going into the actual squad, let's see. Who had the highest average rating? It was Dele Alli. You can see from an attacking mid position, which I'm assuming that's where he played, he got 24 goals overall in 52 games. It's an incredible scoring record. He was the top goal scorer in the squad with also 8 assists and an average rating of 7.51. Who scored the second most amount of goals? It was Marcus Rashford. He scored 14 goals in 26 appearances with 2 assists and an average rating of 6.91. Jamie Vardy as well only scored 12 goals, only 6 in the league for someone who actually has some very, very good striker attributes. As a defensive forward, again, valued at 13.5 million, only 12 goals, 6 assists, average rating of 6.95. Then obviously there's Lallana, Chamberlain. Chamberlain got the most assists actually with 15. He played 37 games, 12 goals, 15 assists. So again, a massive winger for them, worth 34 million now. Also, bear in mind, all these players have a future transfer to Barcelona, so none of them leave. Southampton also have a transfer embargo. which means they can't buy any players. The only players they have in just now, under 23s, these are all kind of regens. You can see their faces there. These are all regens. Glenn Pepper, one of their regens coming in. He seems like an incredible striker for a 16-year-old. I mean, looking at everything, a lot of the team played a lot of games. Ben Gibson only played 6, let's see, in terms of appearances. So 6 for Ben Gibson, only 8 for Redmond, 9 for Livermore, 9 for Walker. Who played right back? Oh, it must have been Klein that was playing right back then. 10 for Lingard and 30 sub appearances. Jesus, that's what you call a super sub. Cahill only 12, Ward-Prowse only 12. I'm surprised Ward-Prowse only played that little amount of games. Defoe and Keane 13, and the rest were 25 and upwards. Obviously, looking at the value for all these players, Dele Alli top with 37 million, Oxlade-Chamberlain 34, Marcus Rashford 34, Jess Lingard 33 million. He's definitely, surely not worth that much in, real life. Raheem Sterling 33 million, Eric Dyer 32.5 million. He played 54 games, an absolute machine. 2 goals, 5 assists, average rating of 6.97. John Stones worth 30 million. Again, is developing really well. A very nice defender, a ball-playing defender who, you could easily train him up as a centre mid and he'd do perfectly in there. He looks like he can play really anywhere along the back line. But played 48 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, average rating of 7.19. So the team did very, very well. I won't spend all my time going through every single player, but they did have a fantastic time, finishing 4th in the Premier League. I didn't realise they'd do that well. But Dele Alli finished second top goal scorer in the league. No other players really popping up here. But I think that's really all. Finishing 4th, that means they'll be getting to the Champions League next year. 69 points. Maybe they could push on next year and get even higher. But who knows? If you would want a second part, then please let me know in the comment section. But if you have enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. Comment on any opinions you have on this, obviously, this simulation. Obviously, it's a shame that we forgot that Joe Hart was actually out on loan, that we couldn't use him this year. But would he have got them any higher than 4th? Would that have made a massive impact? Who knows? But until the next episode, finders keepers, losers weepers, and I'll go on to talk about the FM Scout website. So here we are on the FM Scout website. Again, it offers a whole host of tools that you guys can use to better yourself at Football Manager. In terms of scouting, you've got the FM17 Wonder Kids, best coaches, free players, bargain buys. If you're struggling to find players to sign, you can get a club finder and who to manage. And if you're really struggling to get a new save and get into one, you can download tactics, you can share tactics, you can ask for tactical advice if you really are struggling. In terms of add-ons, there's so many. You've got the real name fixes for things like the Champions League and Europa League and team names. You get the face packs as well, which is a nice addition if you can, obviously, your computer can handle it. You've got skins to make your Football Manager look that little bit neater. The updated kits and also random databases. In terms of tools, you've got the FM Scout Editor 17, you've got Genie Scout, you've got Mac Assistant, and you've got the pre-game editor. In terms of guides, you've got the in-depth guide, a little bit of quick tips, team guides, tutorials, hints and tricks, and the manual to Football Manager. In terms of help, you've got all your troubleshooting articles here, and as well as the blog, the latest news, experiments, the weekly digest, and memes apparently. Members as well, if you're a member of FM Scout, you'll appear under here. And football, you've got the football views, the Fantasy League, live streaming, and video highlights. Again, Football Manager, FM Scout in general, the interface is very nice. You won't get lost around here. You can find loads of videos that are on the FM Scout channel as well. But I would highly recommend that you come over here to the website and just run riot. But this is going to be the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed, then please leave a like. Subscribe to FM Scout as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. But until then, finders keepers, losers weepers.